That's releasing, so that keeps you from flying forward probably while you're driving. If you just hit the brakes real hard. Love you. Have fun at school. Love you, Cash. Close Cash's door. Love you too, buddy. Day after the eclipse, it is raining and cloudy, so I was lucky that we saw the eclipse. Okay, get those batteries returned today. Get our money back for our core charge, which is $130, and go ahead and get back to that truck a little bit, but no fiberglass today because rain. All right. Okay, so now you can eat your goldfish. Good morning. Guys, I'm up. Flint Creek Transport, guys. He has a new coffee line that came out, so check him out. It is amazing. Full throttle. You like that?
No.
We're going to try the...
why is there a big truck right there?
Because that's his coffee company, Hammer Down Coffee Company.
Oh.
But we're going to try that one today, and there's 4 other ones to try.
1, 2, 3.
There you go, and
4,
that's the kind of stuff
5.
you're going to see on his channel.
Wait,
Awesome
there's 5
cameras.
of them.
And Pete's.
Like, I'm going to count. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5.
There's 5? All right, let's try this one.
Yeah. Ugh.
First things first, his opening, I've never seen like that. The way you open them,
Yeah.
super cool. That little tab pops out, pulled across.
Yeah.
Hammer Down Coffee in a green APU cup. Let's get some. And then, let's check out some loads.
Yay.
For a Tuesday, we have Truck Smarter right there in the middle, totally free load board. Brings all the apps and new brokers to you all the time. And plus they have fuel discounts and factoring at 2.5%. And they just added Quick Trip, KWIK, to their network of fuel. So make sure you check them out for all those awesome things, as well as loads that come across your way. So let's see what we got today. Not much for, well, it's a little bit later today. Those Anderson Arcadias are up again. It's just so light on those rates going way down there. Salem to Sarasota, Hendersonville to Norfolk. Yeah, still pretty light, guys. But there's loads out there. Newberry to Groveland, that one's been up for like the last 6 months. And they don't have to move it. They don't need to move it. Shelby, that's not too far away, kind of towards Charlotte, but up a little bit till Valdosta. There's a 1100. That's not too bad. A bit on that one for sure. It's a late delivery. That's why it's probably still on the board. Doesn't live until 8 at night tomorrow. Not ideal, but we'll still bid on it. Let's see what we should go for. That's a JB Hunt. Let's do 1450. There we go. $3.32 a mile. See what they come back with. It's only barely noon. It's plenty of time to get up to the pickup. About an hour away from me, about 55 miles, I think. Cool. So now JB Hunt has that bid placed. Let's see what they can respond with. Yeah, Truck Smarter, guys. Definitely check them out. Totally free. What does it hurt to do that? Just download the app, iOS or Android, and get to going. Because we're getting a little higher on the deadhead for Tuesday after the eclipse. I kind of felt like the eclipse was like a holiday because everybody was off work and school. So we'll keep looking. Not bad coffee at all. Well done, Hammer Down. I'm going to go back and get my $130 back for the core charge and the batteries, and I need new hydraulic lines for the jack that puts up the cab because we need that up before we really start this thing and messing with it. Need to look over everything, see if we got any leaks anywhere, change the oil, all that good stuff. But that's the next thing, so I'm going to try. There's a hydraulic line place right across from where the shop is. It's they have like a bunch of forklifts. So if I can get those off, because one of them I just tried to pump it a little bit. The fluid, first of all, is gone. It's all milky and nasty. We got to drain all that out, and then it's leaking right from one of the lines, like in the line. So those are going to be fun to track down because they have to go all the way from there over the motor up to those 2 actuators on each side that pump the hydraulic fluid up. So let's get that done today, and keep looking for a load. We might have that one from Shelby. We'll see. They counter offered at 1,200. If we can get to 14, I'll take it. Okay, you two crazy pups. It is time to go get some money back for batteries. We'll see if we get that load, but they're stuck at 1,200 going down to Valdosta. Let's go. A nice Ferrari. Oh, yeah. What is that, 488? Beautiful car. Running it in the rain. Got it driving, right? Get the Honda chasing them. And we are chasing back to the Pete store. Still gotta take that mattress to the dump, but let's get these batteries and get our money back. All right, Pete store. Does it even show up?
Huh?
Does it even show up?
Yeah.
Show that.
This thing's high as hell.
Yeah, what would it cost?
If you got it from me marking it down 30409.
See, it's $280 from that place, so they're like just $20 less. I need 4 of them too. Just for event.
Places, see if maybe they had some like aftermarket.
It's still $305 a piece, huh? That crazy? Good. They're all rusted out, so I'm gonna have to get them, but I'm waiting on that one.
That's insane.
Praise, man. Thanks.
No problem.
Got some nice seats here. Something like this is what we're going for with the low back, so it's not so tall, because then you don't have to climb over it so much. Got some nice ones though. Pinnacle, never heard of them. All right, well, let's go. Try to get some hydraulic lines. Cool looking paint job on that Pete at $579. Oh, a couple day cabs, box trucks, all kinds of trucks, but they are doing some work over here off exit 60. What do they got? Oh, there's a lot more batteries. There's a whole motor sitting right there. And all the new ones on the left. Bunch of day cabs. Super singles on the back. And car hauler central, because look at all those white ones. I wonder if those are used. Or those are new. I don't know. They look brand new. They look nice and clean. Yeah, car hauler central over here. And a bunch more white ones. Lots didn't used to look like this. Trucks everywhere. Look at all those white ones. Those must be bought for a big account updating their fleet. They're all on the left and on the right. Who knows? All right, we got our $130-something back for our core charge. We'll go back to the truck, kind of just look at that jack that gets it up in the air, see what kind of lines we can do, if we can disconnect, where they go, and we can get those remade. I like that black one right there, looks good. I think that's a TMC truck. And it sure is TMC. Okay, see you later, Pete Storm. Thanks for the batteries. Crazy looking clouds. Looks like it clears up a little bit out there, then starts again past it. I don't know. Just a little break in the clouds. We're heading to the shop now. Mess with some hydraulic lines and probably drain out that pump, the jack that pumps it up. So just to see where it inlets and where it outlets, where we can refill it, because we need to put some new fluid in there. Well then, it used to be zip tied right here, but it needs to be mounted. It has 2 little bolts right here where you can mount it. I could probably mount it to the frame now, somewhere right here, because let me get this line off it, because we have much more frame now. Or mount it to the back of that. I just got to turn it around. But the 2 lines are connected. One line is not. That one right there, and that's the line that was actually leaking right here. Cracked. So I got to trace that, see what it goes to. I would imagine this would be the original one. I don't know why they would change it, but there's no other place for a third line. It has like an air assist right here, which obviously is not going to work. That line needs to be replaced. But I think that's the factory one, so I got to figure out where this one goes, where it goes to, and then if you pump it, it works. So watch right there. That goes down a little bit, and that goes up. So it is working. I don't know if it's low on juice or what, but if you get enough pump going, it'll start to, starts to go down. So it starts to work, but once you get to that point where you need to have the pressure, it feels like it loses. See, it starts to raise it. It feels like it loses the amount of stuff it has in there. I mean, the fluid. So I need to change the fluid or what we got to do. But it goes up a little bit. And then right there, gets to a certain point, it just goes where it has like no more fluid. So we got to figure out what's going on, change the fluid. If you look right here, it says fill. So I got that loose. And I think it's bone dry. Some good old brake fluid should be able to fix that, but keep that in there because it is raining. It's supposed to rain till about 3 and then be good again after that. But yeah, that is what's going on. So I'm gonna trace right now where that goes and see why we have 3 lines and only 2 connections. Okay. So that line comes in here, is this one up here. You can see. Okay, let's see where that one goes. It goes above the frame up there. And is that the one that continues right there? I'm not sure. I think so. We'll check. That's it right there. Comes down over here, and then that's it going up right there. So I think that's for one of the shocks. So that's it right there. It goes down into this little guy. Huh, little solenoid. And then off that, daisies over to the other side. So that must be these 2, I would imagine, these 2 front shocks right here. Yeah, I think, so if it comes in there and it just goes over up there, like that line comes in, the other line shoots off and goes over. So what is that? Right there. In the comments, let me know if you know. A little bit of hydraulic fluid, and my buddy Taze let me borrow his, kind of for like priming diesels, but we're gonna use it to put some stuff in a little pinhole because it is super small. The regular funnel wouldn't work. And I traced the 2 other lines coming off the pump, or the jack, and they go to the front actuators. So, one daisy chain's off, and then that line, where's it at? There's one coming right off the bottom of the cab. It's coming back to, oh, sorry, it's right here. The one that's coming to this one goes, the daisy's off the actuator up there. So I don't know what that other line was going to, that little solenoid up there. But let's try to get this little guy in there and fill this with some more fluid. I've done this 3 times and it's still not full, so I think it was bone dry. I'm gonna get a little bit more this time. Hopefully it fills it up. This thing's a lifesaver though. So this is the 4th time that I did a lot more this time, just to hopefully make sure that's enough. I don't know what the capacity is on this thing, but I didn't do that much. I thought I just need to top it off, but we definitely need to fill it up. Finally full. Okay. Let's cap her off and clean this out. Made by MUDFLAP. MVA 6853. Definitely need to get one of these. Tighten that fill hole, 9/16, and let's see if we have any better functionality. And it sounds like Taze just got that 6.5 running. Good job, Taze. We found out it was actually like a security computer on top of some other stuff with the fuel leak. There she goes. Taze can fix anything. It's nice to have them around, kind of like Allison. Well. One of our lines is leaking, a slow little pinhole leak. And I heard something click, and that is kind of our safety. Like it stops it from going back down. I don't know how you keep that up when you're trying to put it back down, but I'm sure there's a way. Maybe someone has to hold it while you release it back there. Who knows? And let me know in the comments, how on earth would you replace your radiator? Does it have to come down to the bottom? Or does the grill have to come out? That kind of stuff. But hey, a lot more access to our lines now. I think this is part of the air assist, that line that's going back there. I'm not sure though, but definitely a different type of motor to work on. Different kind of access. All right. Yeah, I guess you could take your air cleaner off here. Check that, get your bugs off. All right. Oh, release. There you go. Hey, air cleaner, turbo lines. Oil filter looks pretty old, but there's the number for when we need to get another one. 51970. Yeah, and this was kind of stuck. As you can tell, it hadn't been up in a while. This was like clunk when it finally let go. So what that is a hook. When we were seeing that move, that's what we're releasing. So that keeps you from flying forward probably while you're driving. If you hit the brakes real hard. I got some extra washers hanging. My goodness. Top of our transmission, got some lines not connected at all. Okay, all right, figure out where all that goes and what it does. Yeah, got some work. And you guys were all saying it's maybe a 15 speed, or maybe it had a 15 speed in it before. Doesn't have really any stamping on it, any numbers. Just says switch. Yeah, I don't know how to tell. You guys let me know by looking at it if you see anything. Okay. Yeah. And I was doing a little research on the big cam and the difference between like a Detroit and that. If you have these little protrusions right here, that's what tells you have a bigger cam, big cam. Okay. I think this is actually a big cam 350, not a 400, but I'm just happy it runs, so we're all good. I don't know what these go to. We're gonna find out all of that. But a pretty easy mechanical motor. All those are disconnected. Yeah. So this line right here goes down and daisy chains off the two lines that are going here. And then I don't know if we can patch these at all, or if we can cut it off and make a new connection, or if I have to run a whole new one. But you can see a little fluid dripped out right here. At the bottom of that lower line, it has a little pin and it's dripping right there. Doop. So, yeah. So if you have to lift it up, you're just gonna keep wasting hydraulic fluid every time you lift it up because it's leaking out as you're pumping. But that is cool, we got it up. Our fuel line, this is our air line off our compressor. Right here, and then we have our air dryer and governor over there. So we got to figure out running that. Got some bolts that aren't even connected. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Two of them, not completed, guys. Not completed with the frame stretch there. And then what's this right here? What are you? Looks kind of has like coolant or something going to it. Maybe it's a cooler for, I don't know what that is. Another blue line going down off it. Yeah, we'll figure it out over time. Let's just get it running and get everything buttoned up. Hopefully that transmission is working, because we need to connect all this stuff now. I have all these lines going. All I have from the truck are these lines, 6 from the trailer. Or from the rear end, a lot more. So that's gonna be fun. A lot of it's electrical, but we'll see. Gonna be a project, guys, but at least we got it up in the air. So my next mission now is to go ahead and use these, which I only need that middle piece. What I need to do is I need to get new lines made off of here to bring both of these new Peterbilt tanks, which I can't get that primer off. I'm gonna have to start sanding it. Get these new Peterbilt tanks plumbed into the pickup and return from the fuel pump. So it's a mechanical fuel pump. This side is the pull side. That side is the return. So I need to plumb those in so they go back into the tanks. That's where the pull comes from, right below the fuel filter. Mechanical pump off the back of the air compressor for all your air. That's the main line coming off the air compressor that needs to go to the dryer. But yeah, this fuel line right here, I have to prime put more fuel in there, prime that up. This is how the link this is all you got for throttle body, guys. So once, I don't know why they have bolts on here for spacing, I guess, but that's the pedal right there. And then this rod right here will move in and out. And that is what gives you more fuel or less fuel, more fuel or less fuel. Kind of crazy. This line needs to be out of the way. These shouldn't be touching like that. It should be up there. All right, let's get that one out the way and that one out the way. Hide that one back in here. And that should be able to move freely. There you go. All right, cool, cool, cool. So that's our first order of business, and then we'll get to the air. But first, let's get fuel coming from those new tanks, but we had to plumb them in. All I need is this middle piece. So we'll have the 2 tanks pulling into each side. I'll get rid of this little shutoff valve. We don't need shutoff valves because we have them already right here. And then we'll have the 1 line sucking into the pump, and then we'll have the other line coming back, returning it back to the tanks. So I don't know where the return's gonna be. I guess we'll have to go right here for return, which is blocked off. And that'll be it. So we'll return here. This is our fuel sending units to tell us our levels. I don't know if we'll be able to plug those in or if I'll just be checking with the good old stick method. But yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty exciting. So let's get that done. That's the next thing. So I have to take these off right now. We'll get some good penetrating oil on them, take those apart. And then he said the best thing to do is make sure that this fitting matches the fitting on the end of the line. So if you ever have a line go somewhere, do something, you don't have to get a line that has one side a different size than the other side, which will be very hard to do. Okay, let's start getting those apart. So we don't need these close off valves. You can open and close them. We just need this middle piece like this. That's all we need. This is the mounting point. Both tanks will come in, go to the fuel pump. The other one, both tanks with the fuel line will come back and go back to the tanks. So just a return style fuel system. I already got this one off of here. Now we just need the innards here, and then we need to match up the same size as this fuel line. So this is the line that is the return. I took it off the back of the fuel pump, or the back of the block. So that'll give me, I'll take this to get the right sizes to go on here, make sure they're tapered to seal, if that makes sense. But that's what we're trying to do. We'll get these cleaned, let's get this apart, and that is our fuel system beginning. So here's what we have. Our hose size, so we don't have a different size for each side. These are a different size, so our fill, our pull will be bigger. Return can be smaller, but they're all the same size threads. So we need to match this with that, because right now, they're too big. So we'll get some reducers on theirs, and then this is what goes into the tank, a little small guy, which is even too small. So we'll just have all those measurements for them. Well, actually, this goes into the tank that size, so it's still too small or too big. We'll just keep all that and ask them to make us that and get us reducers that we need. And there you go. And we'll have to have a nipple come out of here that fits that. So that'll be the, if this was the pull side, it would pull from there, go to the motor, and then these two would pull from each tank, if that makes sense. And this is how you mount it. So we'll make a bracket to mount it, and that'll be our fuel line. Same thing for the return. You'll have the line coming in, go into return, and then it'll take these two and go back into the tanks. Okay, got what we need, got the sizes, what we need. This goes into the tank. This was what used to come off, but we need a different size now to fit this, if that makes sense. All right, and this is my son Kellen bringing his tools to help me yesterday, and their race cars. All right, we got what we need. Let's go to the hose shop. So we have 1/2 inch, 3/8. Found out a couple of sizes, but Home Depot does not have what we need at all. So we're gonna go to Klein tomorrow morning, which is they make hoses on the fly for you and have all kinds of fittings. But first, we're gonna eat some authentic Mexican food. Might have gotten a little bit to go also. I ate there, but T-Dubs and the boys said, hey, I'll take a taco. And it's Taco Tuesday, so they give you like a free taco. It's weird. Never heard about that, but hey, let's get this food to the kids and T-Dubs. And then tomorrow we'll go ahead and get those fuel lines hopefully plumbed in, prime it again, and go. Might have got Slurpees. Fancy meeting you here. Hello. You are a beautiful girl. Aw, I like your eyeballs. I got Slurpees.
Thanks.
I like your rides.
Appreciate you.
But almost got fuel lines done today, but the place is going to close, so I'll go tomorrow.
Oh.
We might be able to start it. But I did do something real cool.
What'd you do?
You'll see. The cab went over.
Nice.
Luckily not all the way over. It's on the ground.
Yeah.
Where's your kids? Hello, Teeks. Come back, I'm back. You got the Murphs? Oh, another one. Tiki, I'm coming. Yes.
No, that's mine.
That one's yours? Okay.
This is mine.
Here's Cash.
Thank you. I'm gonna shoot you.
You're very welcome. Hello, Cash. How was school back after the eclipse?
Good.
Good. Back to normal?
Yeah.
Only have like 2 months left, guys, of school.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you.
You're gonna shoot me with the straw thing? Okay. Hello, Teeks. What do you think, Yum? Taco Bell is done. Now we are trying to figure out how to make KCK Plays authorized to go live again, because it's weird. Like, it was set up under different formats, and now it's not letting us go live. We don't get it, but we're trying to figure it out. Well, T-Dubs is all on the computer. All right, a little bit of Fortnite, and then we'll close this video. So we ended up figuring out how to go live on KCK Plays. So we went live for a little bit. If you missed that, check out KCK Plays. We are definitely in the room.
We were in the room.
Adults in the room, because we got banned for 8 days for them thinking adults weren't in the room.
And I had to do like a whole thing. We're in the room.
That's it. We'll finish up this video and close it out. And thanks for everyone stopping by with me today and getting a little bit more done at K100. We'll get a little bit more done tomorrow. But we're also going to look for a low because it's raining. So I can't really do the fiberglass and other stuff I want to do. So let's finish this up. Whoa. Finished up that live feed. Cash, you happy you're back on live? Yes. Okay. Pretty cool. And God really does work in mysterious ways, guys. Like, we gave JT just a little bit of money for helping us out.
He was so sweet though. He was like, no, I don't want to.
Yeah, but I had to give him something. But anyways, that money came right back to us. It was the exact same amount.
Yeah,
it was weird. It was so crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Open door. Some money we gave to somebody.
Yeah, so they apparently lost a lawsuit. We had sold with
Our house to them.
A couple years ago.
And they gave us that.
Yeah, we got the money back. So.
Yeah, it was really cool. So good sum of money, but they gave it right back to us. So Lord works in mysterious ways.
Look at that.
Can you give me strawberries?
Strawberry the size of your hand.
I've never seen strawberries this big.
Strawberries. Wait.
For
Let's
lunch
see if they're as big as my
tomorrow.
hand.
Those are some crazy big strawberries. But on that note, guys, God bless you. Thanks for hanging out with us and KCK Plays today. A couple of you. Get some hugs. Oh, dinosaur hugs. We got 4 more days of school. No, 3 more days of school because it was eclipse.
30.
30?
Yeah, no, 29.
But yeah, we'll get that K100 going. We'll get some plumbing done tomorrow in the morning, and I'm going to try and get a load tomorrow. But from awesome giant strawberries to cool live streams and a little bit further on the K100. God bless you, and we will see you
On the next one.
on the next one, guys.